The Durham Bulls wrapping up their road trip into Queen City on a Sunday afternoon, needing to win the split a 6-game series as they take on the Charlotte Knights. I'm Patrick Keenis, broadcaster for the Bulls. This is Durham Bulls Daily, which is where our fans know every morning after the Bulls play they can get an update, highlights, notes, nuggets, and more, all by just subscribing to this little podcast. You can do that on Spotify and on Apple, and you can watch these little mini pods on our YouTube channel, Durham Bulls TV. Well, it was a tough loss on Saturday night. Bulls had an 8th inning lead, gave up 3 runs and fell 5-3, so trying to get off to a better start in hopes of splitting the series with the Knights. But Yohan Dominguez, who was knocked out after only 3 innings against the Bulls on Tuesday, was much improved against the Bulls 5 days later. He retired the first 8 batters he saw. He worked 5 scoreless innings, only surrendered 1 hit. That was the only base runner that reached against him in his 5 innings. A double by C.J. Hinojosa in the 3rd inning. Charlotte got on the board in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Carlos Garcia, who matched up as an opener against Dominguez on Tuesday, started again for the Bulls. Got through the 1st inning, but at the bottom of the 2nd inning, after a leadoff base hit, Zach DeLoach came to the plate against Garcia to get the Knights on the board. Garcia on 1-1 is swinging a fly ball left center, chasing Meiser, angles back to the track, it's over his head, and this one's over the wall and just clearing the bike rack. DeLoach goes opposite field to left center, his 2nd home run of the year, both against the Bulls. 2-0 Charlotte. That home run by DeLoach would be his 2nd of the series against the Bulls, and Durham fell behind 2-0. 2 more runs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Garcia threw the front 3. Patrick Wicklander then came on for the 4th inning. First pitch of his outing was struck for a home run out to left center field by Chucky Robinson. Then after an out, 3 straight walks, then a wild pitch. And by the time the 4th inning ended, thanks to a line drive double play, the Knights had gone up 4-0. Wilmer Defoe then took out Edwin Uceta for a solo homer in the 5th, and it was 5-0 Knights. They would have 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Chris Davinsky came in as part of his major league rehab assignment off of a knee injury for the Rays. Gave up a 1-out double, and then a pop fly down the left field line led to one of the more harrowing moments of the game. Ronnie Simon playing left field, Yu Chang from short, both pursued the ball toward the left field line. A nasty collision between the two that spilled them both down to the ground while the ball landed in fair territory. Center fielder Cameron Meiser had to come pick up and throw the ball back toward home plate. It was a triple for Walsh, but by the time that the run had scored and Walsh had stopped running at third base, both Chang and Simon were still down on their chests in the outfield grass. Simon was the first one to get up as the Bulls manager Morgan Ensberg and Chris Russell, athletic trainer, raced out. Chang was down for a couple more minutes, and after he finally did get up, walked off the field toward the dugout, leaving the game fairly woozily, but most notably his left hand was holding his right shoulder, and as he walked off the field in the dugout, that left hand never left the right shoulder area. No update as of the end of the game on Chang's injury status. Bulls go on to lose 8-0 to the Charlotte Knights and drop the series 4-2. Brandon Lau did continue his big league rehab for the Rays. He was the DH on Sunday. Lau was 0 for 3 with a walk and a couple of strikeouts. Bulls fall 8-0 to the Knights. And after an off day on Monday, Shane Boss is expected to start the series opener at the DBAP against the Memphis Redbirds Tuesday night at 6:35. Again, please subscribe on Apple, on Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. And also you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Durham Bulls TV. Once again on Sunday, series finale, Knights shut out the Durham Bulls 8-0. I'm Patrick Keenis for Durham Bulls Daily.